Welcome, everybody, to the Labyrinth Lifers, episode 3, season 2.
3, yep.
Episode 3 of season 2. Ravenloft, still in Ravenloft. Again, this week we are down 2, so I'll be playing the part of Thanen and Stahd. Jeff, you're playing Mirla?
I'm playing Merla myself, yep.
Yep, okay. Dirk, you want to recap episode 2?
Yes. Let's recap.
Okay.
I believe you guys found Barovia.
Yeah.
You entered Barovia. You found a mercantile shop to the left, and then you found the tavern that was referenced earlier in the adventure to the right. You guys went inside, met a very strange bartender. Met a man called Ismark, who explained that his sister was being visited by Strahd von Zarovich, and you met the 3 Vistani women in the corner that were
Rude.
Rude. So rude.
Did you watch it, Nate?
Yes.
Yeah, and you guys decided to head upstairs for sleep. You got a room, and you're going to rest, but Stahd made the suggestion that you were going to keep watch. I don't know if everybody's in agreement of that, but that's what his suggestion was.
It's a good idea, based on what I saw of the show.
It is a good idea.
Who's got first watch?
All right.
I can do first watch.
All right.
I mean, I'll make it simple. I didn't have anything happen, so.
Oh, well. That works perfectly, I guess.
So, just bring your HP and everything else. Pick your spells.
Spell slots.
Yada, yada.
Back to 0 for your used spell slots.
Does anybody know what Stahlid's max hit points are? I had a pencil.
I don't
26, I want to say.
Because his current says 27.
Let me see.
That's about right, yeah.
It's current. Yeah, it's 27.
Merla should be all the way back up.
Didn't you hand me a pencil? Was it that one?
It was. This is the one I gave you.
Oh, current. Let me raise that back up to 23. Long rest.
Yippee!
Long rest.
Long rest.
Woo. Yeah, that's
Woot.
good stuff.
All right. And Nate's lost already.
It was fine.
Okay. So, next morning? Go
All right,
downstairs.
next morning.
Anything happening downstairs?
There's still not. There's not really anybody in the bar. It's that same bartender. He's still sort of spaced out. And one of the Vistani women was there. She looks like she's doing stuff and like she's helping out in the bar a little bit more. She's not drinking anymore.
Can we buy rations at this inn?
No. Well, there's a mercantile shop across from across the road from the tavern. So
okay.
You might want to check.
I'd like to ask the barkeep if they have breakfast.
It says We have breakfast.
I'd like a serving, please.
What kind of breakfast do you have?
I don't even care.
We have eggs and sausage.
Eggs and sausage, please.
I'll take some as well.
Yes, sounds
Sounds
fine.
alright.
Got any salsa?
What's that going to cost me?
What is salsa? Let me see. Sorry.
And good sir, you seemed a little out of it last night. My name's Thanen. Care to introduce
goes in
yourself
a-
today?
He turns around and goes in the back. Let's see. He comes out with... How many people are getting it?
I'm getting breakfast.
Okay.
Thanen and Stalin, both will.
I'm sure Merla will just try and rummage through the garbage can out
Right.
back.
Right.
It's 5 silver apiece.
Okay.
Better be a good breakfast.
Yeah.
He got eggs, sausage, and then there's some dried fruit.
Hell yeah. Water,
Rock
please. Tap water.
Turns around silently. Returns with tap water.
Tap water.
Okay, so you guys can kind of see the weather outside. It's still clear. I mean, not clear. It's not raining, but it's still that like sort of gloomy, sunless sky.
Okay.
There are a couple of people moving outside, but they all
We can see them
look.
through the windows, right?
Well, you can see them through the You see a couple of people moving outside. From inside, when you're looking out, they sort of all have that same look as the bartender. Most of them. There's a few that don't, but they
Okay.
seem like a very rowdy bunch.
So, if breakfast is finished,
Yes.
Thanen and Stalin, just addressing the group here.
Just take your
I-
silver off for it.
Yep, did that.
Okay.
I need
How
to.
many silver and a gold?
100.
It's weird because it says I have 95 silver and 89 gold, but 98.5 total.
Okay.
So go ahead, Nate.
So, I'm gonna address the group. I need to unload some of the stuff that I got back in Terrasant. So I need to either look for the mercantile or another blacksmith because I got friggin' 3 swords and need this stuff is weighing me down. So I'd like to walk around town and see if I can find a place to sell some of this equipment.
It's about
You got
8
3
o'clock.
swords.
What's that?
Just to give you an idea, it's about 8 o'clock.
8 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Stalin and me are gonna check that out. I don't know if anybody else wants to come with.
I do. I want to get some healing potions. They seem to help out in a pinch.
I'll check out the shop.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. So let's tromp around town looking for a shop of some sort.
All right.
Okay,
Well, it's
across
across
the
the street. Yeah. Right when you walk out, you see it. It's Let me see if I can pull it up. It is that there.
Okay. Let's head on over.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's see. It's about 70 feet long by 40 feet wide. Again, the sparse light from this building spills out from behind drawn heavy curtains. A sign over the door creaking on its hinges reads, Bill Drafts Mercantile.
Ah, yes.
Is it open?
Yes, it's open.
Greetings, Bill.
Bill.
He kind of raises an eyebrow. He says, I am Bill Drath. How can I help you?
Well, thank goodness you know how to have a conversation. Let's start right there. I need some rations. Looking to sell. I have let's see here. What do I got? I've got 2 long swords that I would like to get rid of. Also a warhammer. So if you have a need for any of those or want to give up any amount of money for that, I'd be more than happy. If you got any specialties in the local area that maybe we could talk trade for, or what do you think? What are you thinking about 2 long swords and a warhammer?
Silver stick.
I have no need for your weapons.
And you know anybody in
But,
town who does?
I will let you know what I've got.
Okay.
Let's see.
There's Tony.
Gone.
Bill got him.
All right. So, it looks like he has. You can kind of see stuff in the back. He doesn't have any larger weapons. It seems to be just sort of common items that he's got. Where's that? Ah, okay. So he's got like, I mean, he's got a lot of stuff there. It's just, let's see. Anything below?
So I'm looking for rations and, like I say, local oddities.
Okay. It's like I have rations. The rations are, let's see, 50 silver apiece.
50 silver apiece. That's pricey. You sure you don't want to trade a sword?
If you really want it, you'll pay for it.
50 silver? That's like 5 gold.
It's a lot.
That is a lot.
I'll
Good
pass.
luck finding someone else in here.
I'll pass. How about any local curiosities? Something that maybe you got in the back cupboard that I can't find anywhere else in this world?
Let's see. He's like, I might have something. He walks in the back. Also, there's this massive guy that's standing next to the counter with his arms like this.
Bouncer.
So he goes in the back.
Greetings, big fella. Who might you be?
He ignores you.
Saw that coming.
Yeah.
He goes in the back and comes back out with a ring.
Dang.
A ring, huh?
Yeah. He's like, I've got this here.
That looks like something for the hippies. What are you guys interested in?
What is that?
What's
I don't know what
the
it
deal with the
does,
ring?
but I've heard it, you know. People
what?
see different things occasionally when they wear this. I can't guarantee anything. I definitely
What are you
don't do
asking for?
returns.
What's the
He
price?
What are you
said
asking for?
50 gold.
50 gold?
50 gold?
I'll give you 10 gold because you don't know what it does.
Probably not then.
He kind of laughs a little bit and says, I'm sorry, I don't bargain.
Well, you're not going to be able to get that off of anywhere for 50 gold.
See it as I'm the only vendor in this town. Absolutely.
Well,
I don't really care.
50 gold. What's this ring look like it's made out of?
It's got ruby in it. That's what it looks like. It's red. It's got, you know, it looks like a signet ring. but you you don't think it's worth 50.
I don't. If he knew what it did, then I could see the value.
Yeah.
Pass.
Do you sell healing potions, or is there a apothecary or an
I was gonna ask
alchemist in
about
town?
that
Hold on. Let me see if I've got something in the back. He comes back. And he's... Oh, no. He says, no, sorry. I've got holy water.
I can make holy water. I don't need holy water. Is there... What about Madame Eva? The fortune teller. Do you think she carries healing potions?
I know nothing of this Madame Eva.
Do you have any musical instruments?
Let's see.
Is there a church in town?
Let me see.
Kind of want a drum.
Yes, there's a church.
Where's the church? Do you think they would have healing potions?
I suppose it's possible.
How about a blacksmith, sir?
You'd have to speak to Donovich and see what he's got,
Who's
if
Donovich?
he's there. Donovich is the village priest.
Okay.
I don't go there, but you're welcome to go try it.
I have a talk with Donovich.
Be my guest.
Blacksmith shop, sir?
Oh, let's see. I'm sorry, we have no blacksmith shop.
Really?
Nobody
I've
wants
got
your
weapons
sword.
here. If you'd like weapons, I do have a few.
No, I want to
Wow,
sell.
nice
I want to sell
cake.
these. You sure you don't want to give up
What are you giving him, Nate, or what are you offering?
2 long swords and a warhammer?
Okay. He says for all 3, I'll give you 10 gold.
I paid more
Wow.
than that. Sorry.
I think we should ditch this place.
Yeah. Sorry, bud.
Yeah.
You're just
You
not
bought
up
those?
to current standards here.
Burn any bridges.
Your
Mr.
monopoly
He got a
is gonna be your
smile,
downfall.
a sly smile at you, and he said, I get the feeling you guys aren't from around here.
Doesn't have any drums?
Let me check on the drums.
Kind of like a little drum.
He says, no, but I have a whistle.
I don't want to whistle.
What's the whistle do?
It's a signal whistle.
What is the signal?
Pass.
Blow it.
I want something to play in the tavern when we're
55
drinking.
Let's see. I don't think he doesn't have anything.
Is there a music shop in this town?
Nothing of the sort, my friend.
We need a little
We're in
band for the
Barovia.
tavern.
You are lucky that there's even this.
Good day, sir.
Good day. He goes back to... Looks like he was doing inventory.
Why? Everything's in the back. He's got to keep going back.
Yeah. Got some stuff up there, but...
All right. So where's the priest at?
Well, you guys walk out. You can check out the map.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Perfect.
I don't know where you guys want to head.
He didn't say that we didn't. They don't have an apothecary. That's right. So where's
No.
the church at? Is it up that road by the cemetery?
Oh, yeah.
He didn't tell you, but
Yeah, let's head that way.
Always the cemeteries.
Yeah.
okay. As you guys are heading there, you see Ismark, and he sees you and he like calls to you.
Oh,
Let's see what you want.
Yeah.
What's up?
Says, "Hello."
Greetings, Ismark.
good morning. Good
He
morrow.
says, "I had hoped you would still help me with my problem. Yes, with my sister."
Yeah,
Uh,
we're considering it.
I'd like to, yeah, if you give us more information on it.
I heard about great
With your
wealth.
dad.
Yeah, you said
Yes.
your
Why
dad
don't
died.
you follow me back to my father's home? We can definitely give you rewards for anything that you contribute to my sister's cause.
I'm intrigued.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let me say this: money is not an issue with my family.
All right. Excellent.
Check it out.
I would prefer to have the help and my sister safe from the demon that terrorizes this land.
Myrtle scoffs at under her breath.
I mean, if you guys want me to play those two, just let me know.
Let's.
Normally-
I'm down for following.
Okay.
Ismark. I was about to bring
All right.
him up,
So
so we got sidetracked.
you guys go to. Let's see.
Stolid want to go with him?
Yes.
Yeah, although he's, as usual, hanging off to the side, ready to dash out and hide away.
All right. So as you're passing this building here, a moaning sob floats through the still gray streets, coloring your thoughts with sadness.
Oh.
Sounds flow from a dark two-story townhouse.
What's that about, Ismark?
Yeah. Does Ismark seem affected by it?
Yeah, he sees it. He doesn't really pay too much attention to it.
Is that a normal thing?
He says, "Oh, that's Mad Mary's house. She's missing her daughter."
When did her daughter go missing?
About a week ago. She broke out of the house, apparently. The rumor is that Mary has kept her daughter in that house her entire life.
Oh.
And,
Has anyone ever seen Mary?
I'd probably leave too.
yes.
Her daughter.
Yes, but that's Mary. She's very connected to her daughter. I don't know what the story on it is outside of that. But ever since she's left, we've heard this crying every day.
Wow.
All right, so you guys keep going, and you arrive at this
Ooh.
house.
Nice house.
It says, a weary-looking mansion squats behind a rusting iron fence. The iron gates are twisted and torn. The right gate lies cast aside, while the left swings lazily in the wind. The stuttering squeal and clang of the gate repeats with mindless precision. Weeds choke the ground and press with menace upon the house itself. Yet against the walls, the growth has been tramped down to create a path all about the domain. Heavy claw markings have stripped the once beautiful finish of the walls. Great black marks tell of the fires that have assailed the mansion. Not a pane nor a shard of glass stands in any window. All the windows are barred with planks, each one marked with stains of evil omen.
Like
Okay.
evil warding omens or evil marking?
No, marking.
Okay.
Like evil.
So,
Wow.
Ismark, what's up with
House is in rough shape.
mansion?
Let's talk
For
outside.
Yeah, I thought you said you
Yeah.
got some money.
yeah, it doesn't look like it.
I think when we're talking to him, Stalin's going to try and sneak around the backyard, see if he can kind of see
Okay.
anything while we kind of are distracting is.
Sure, roll a 20.
Okay. Any kind of modifier for it, or?
You're rolling a wisdom perception check.
Let me see his style.
Wait a second. Go.
Wisdom looks like 4. Okay. 20.
They don't have a perception check on here.
What?
I just noticed. Yeah, I'm just looking at these character sheets. There's no perception check.
7.
Oh,
Okay. You don't notice anything.
Just lives around the house and meets back up with us.
Yeah, well, the grass is really grown, and it just looks beat up. So, you guys stopped Ismark?
Yeah, at the gate.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're just asking.
Okay. He says, what's going on?
We're asking you.
House.
Your house is kind of in disarray. What's up with that?
Oh, well. He says, I'm very aware. This is the work of Strahd. He's assaulted our house. He's attacked my sister several times.
Strahd has claw marks.
His wolves do.
Are they wolves or are they other types of wolves? Are they like the wolves we met on the road, dire wolves?
I don't know which you've met on the road, but yes, they are larger wolves. He has all manner of creature at his disposal. The undead, wolves,
Undead.
bats, you name it. This house has seen it.
and with all your family's wealth, you haven't been able to hire anybody to help you take care of this guy or fix up your house after he's come by?
He visits. He's visited twice already, but outside of that, we're under constant assault. What good would it do to repair things that he will just destroy the next day?
All right, let's go talk to your dad.
Dad's dead.
Then his dad died.
Okay, so you
You
hear.
didn't watch that episode, did you?
She says, "Who goes there?"
Sister. Right.
And he says, "Sister, it is I, Ismark. I have people with me that hopefully will help us." And you hear a bar go up, and a door opens, and you see, let's see, you see this.
Oh,
Dang.
Dirk stepping up his game.
She looks pretty
Okay.
decent.
Yeah, and she's got that outfit on. She doesn't look like a damsel in distress. Let's put it that way.
She looks pretty beastly.
The interior of the mansion is well furnished, yet the fixtures show signs of great wear. Noticeable oddities are the boarded-up windows and the presence of holy symbols in every room. The burgomaster is in a side drawing room on the floor, lying in a simple wooden coffin surrounded by wilting flowers and a faint odor of decay.
The dad?
So you just keep your dad here
What's up with your dad?
for?
When did he pass?
He should be buried. Did he give his last rites?
She says, "Hello, greetings." She says, she says, "Wolves and other terrible creatures, these undead beasts, have attacked the house night after night for weeks. My father's heart couldn't stand the constant assault. He passed away 3 days ago. Strangely enough, since his death, our house has not come under attack.
Sorry.
But I still would like to to bring his body to the cemetery for proper burial. Obviously, my brother aims to help me, but we cannot find anyone in this village to help us bring this body."
Well, I can help you take the body. With your permission, I'd like to inspect the body.
She says, please, if you would be so kind, we need to bring his body to Donovich at the church.
I'll help with that.
I want to inspect his body while I perform last rites. I want to look for any type of bite marks or anything that could possibly be different from his heart just giving out from.
Okay, roll a 20.
What kind of, is it like a skills check, medicine, or perception?
Yes. It's
Which one?
medicine.
Damn it. 6.
Okay. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Damn it. I found a perception check. It's under skills on the second right column. Third one down.
Okay.
How's it
So
look,
she says,
Dan?
will you please help us?
I don't see anything. I will help you.
I'll help
Okay.
carry the coffin
I'll
to the
help.
church.
All right.
Why not?
I won't even ask for money.
Getting smelly in here.
She said, I would be forever grateful.
Why won't anyone else help you carry him?
Yeah.
People fear Strahd and look down upon his enemies.
Well,
He has
we don't
visited me
care.
twice. She pulls her
Her
thing
Scarf?
back. She's got marks on her neck.
marks.
Yep.
So we're going traditional kind of vampire where the third bite makes you a vampire, not like Interview with a Vampire where she drinks the blood after bit and bit.
It's probably doesn't he have to drain her almost to death?
Well,
You
it
can
depends
feed on
on
somebody like
It
several times, but if
depends.
you drain her to death and she drinks the blood back, that turns into the
That's
vampire.
Anne Rice. So because there was before Interview with a Vampire was as a kid it was you get bit 3 times and on the third bite you're a vampire.
Ah,
If you look at like Fright Night and
yeah.
some of the older vampire Nosferatu and
Okay, so you guys are helping her.
yes.
All right. Okay, so
Except
they're
for Mirla,
sort of.
huh?
They're, what's that?
Did Mirla offer to help?
Merlin's not helping.
Mirla's not helping. No.
Okay.
She's not helping. Merlin's
Did you say? one way or
She
another?
says, "What's in it for me?"
I'm helping.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody else is helping.
Okay. So they're pretty morose, with the whole situation.
Ismark, do you have a cart or are we gonna lug this body?
There's a lot of us.
There's 5 of us.
Yeah, y'all
Carry the
can.
coffin on our shoulders or whatever.
Yeah. So as you're moving through town,
Okay.
people are really looking strangely at you. You get all kind of hostile, sort of either fearful, hostile people that are kind of shuffling away from you.
Wow.
Nobody's coming to talk to you or help. And you eventually get to the church.
Yay.
Atop a slight rise, against the roots of the pillar stone that supports Castle Ravenloft, stands a gray, sagging edifice of stone and wood. This church has obviously weathered the assaults of evil for centuries on end and is worn and weary. A bell tower rises towards the back, and flickering light shines through holes in the shingled roof. The rafters strain feebly against their load.
Did you refer to the church as Castle Ravenloft?
No, but you see Castle
Oh.
Ravenloft in the back.
Okay.
Yeah,
That freaked me out for a
it
second.
is really, really, really far up the mountain.
Okay.
It's huge. It kind of looms over the entire village.
All right. So as we
I
approach the
should've-
church, does the priest
clear.
open the door, come up to greet us, or do I have to go up and knock on the door?
Nobody comes up, but once you approach the door, the heavy wooden doors of the church are covered with claw marks and scarred by fire.
Oh,
Again.
wow. Really got it out for your
Okay.
town here.
Yeah.
So, let's go ahead.
I'm gonna.
Wait. Let me transition everybody over. Uh-oh!
What the hell?
Those wolves! Those wolves! You said you were knocking, Jan?
Jan, yes.
Shame.
The doors open to reveal a 10-foot wide, 20-foot long hall leading to a brightly lit chapel.
Okay.
The hall is unlit and reeks of mildew.
Ugh.
4 doors, 2 on each side of the hall, lead to adjacent chambers. You can see that the chapel is strewn with debris, and you hear a soft voice from within reciting a prayer. Suddenly, the prayer is blotted out by an inhuman scream that rises up from beneath the wooden floor.
Whoa.
So,
Can we see?
Yeah, if you move inside, you should be able to see it.
I can't see
Where's
anything.
it's just
inside?
all blackness.
Can't even see a door.
The
Okay.
The door's locked.
So, I feel like we need to take the bring the coffin in.
Yeah.
Right
I
At
do
least
too.
inside the front door and shut the door.
There we
go. There we go.
I'm out the door. Alright, don't move anybody. So let's bring the coffin in.
Okay. Let's see. So you're bringing it in. Let me see. Where are y'all bringing it to?
Just inside the front door and shut the
Yeah.
door.
Right,
So-
we're right here.
Wolves
Okay.
don't eat it or something while we're
Okay.
Where's Myrtle
investigating.
at?
So, is there anybody else in here?
Well, there's someone. There's a
Besides the
guy doing the
screaming?
morning prayer. I call out to the priest, "Good morning, Father."
What was that scream?
Yeah, he's at the front. Okay.
Where's
The
Myrtle?
chapel is a shambles, with overturned and broken pews littering the dusty floor. Dozens of candles mounted in candlesticks and candelabras light every dusty corner in a fervent attempt to rid the chapel of shadows. At the far end of the church sits a cloth-scarred altar, behind which kneels a priest in soiled vestments. Next to him hangs a long, thick rope that stretches up into the bell tower.
Oh.
From beneath the chapel floor, you hear a young man's voice cry out, "Father, I'm starving!"
Ooh. Weird. I'm gonna move up here.
I'll let you priests talk about priest stuff
I'm gonna
here.
engage the priest. Good morning, Father.
He says, "Good morning."
What's going on? Why does he call you Father?
Let's see.
Is this part of your flock?
He doesn't say anything at first. He sounds really hoarse and looks very weak.
When was the last time you slept?
He sees the body, and he says, "Kolyan Indirovich, please help me bury him." And he looks very sad. "I will offer prayers to the Morning Lord in exchange for his deliverance from Barovia."
I will help you. I
got a
serve the
few
Morning Lord.
Few questions about this church before we just jump right in on that offer.
Let's see. Yes.
Who's screaming?
That would be question one.
I got a couple rats.
He says-
I could stare if he's that hungry.
It is my son,
What's
Doru.
wrong? You okay?
Doru is not himself. Says, I have him here in that area, the Undercroft, to save him until I can figure out a way. And he kind of throws his hands up, and he's just like kind of broken, and he starts weeping a little bit. And then he kind of shakes around, looks around, and then he's like,
What's wrong with him? When did he?
oh,
When did this happen?
let's see. So this is the guy. He says, my son is sick with vampirism.
Vampirism, is that from, that indicates all the, or that explains all the claw marks and scorch marks.
The villagers
Outside.
hate my son.
Just
Is this from
because.
Strahd?
I can't imagine that it will take long for the news to spread.
Do you keep them contained? And
Until I can find a way to cure him, yes.
I don't think there is a
Please.
cure.
I don't think there is either, but please, we must bury Kolion.
As a fellow member of the cloth for the morning,
looks
Lord,
really
you
out of it.
know
Like he's been up for days.
what needs to be done.
We can help.
You help me. Help me bury him. It is the only way.
It is against the order to have an undead, even if it is your own blood.
No! Please.
all right, let's go bury the burgomaster.
Okay.
Okay,
Bury him first.
back off here.
Yeah.
After that.
He looks
Dude's
He
not
looks-
ready to break.
completely insane. Yeah. He just looks like he's been up for days. He's kind of out of it. Not kind of, he's out of it. He says
Alright.
the cemetery is behind the church here. Please.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
So you guys do it. He says some prayers to the morning star.
Morning, Lord.
Morning Lord.
It's the morning
Oh
prayer.
no.
You have the morning prayer, Jeff?
1 second. I got so many screens up right now, it's not even funny.
I know. I try not to do it, but yeah.
I had
so-
it.
I think I got it.
It's actually part of my,
It says, Aminator, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. The sun doth shine, this light is thine, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily powers, and forgive us our violent outburst, as we murder those who lash out against us. And lead us not into traps, but deliver unto us treasure. For thine is the kingdom, and ours is the power and the glory from level to level. Amen. Once Kolion is put in the ground, Donovich turns to you guys and says, it is important that you take Irina away as far as possible. Get her away from Castle Ravenloft.
Irina looks like the only person in this town that I've seen that could handle herself around here.
She kind of smirked at that. And he says, please, there are other areas that are safer than Barovia here.
Like
Please
where?
go to Krisk. There's an abbey there. Or at the
Krisk?
very least, bring her to Vallaki.
Can you spell Chris?
Krezk. There's an abbey there. They will know what to do.
Where is this place? How far
Abbey
away?
for the Morning Lord, I presume.
What's her name? Irina?
Irina, yes.
Irina, do you want to go?
He has a good point. I'd like to get away from Strahd, and he has his way with this village. I fear that we haven't much safety if we continue to stay here. And she says, what was the other town you mentioned? And he says, Vallaki. Also there. You can go there. Irina! And he says, and he turns and he says, I have other things to tell you, Irina. Kolion is not your father. He found you at the edge of the Svalich woods, near the Pillowstone of Ravenloft. You were but a girl then, but he adopted you and loved you dearly. She looks horrified.
That's what I was gonna say. What's her reaction to this?
She's just like frozen.
I turn to her and say, you know, you seem to have it more together than this priest does. What's your opinion about all this?
Her lip is quivering and she's just looking at him, and then she stares off in the distance. And she says he's right. She says, I don't remember anything about my early past. I don't know how I came here. Where I came from, I always assumed. I don't know. I felt out of place with. So I believe that this man is correct. I think we should make our way. Would you prefer the Abbey in Kresk or Vallaki? It makes no difference to me.
I think we should go the Abbey.
Anyway. I don't mean that.
What?
That'd be normal.
So, just another quick question here. I'm just trying to wrap my heads around everything here today. What do we seek to gain by going to these other places? Why are we leaving, and what's going to be better at this other abbey?
Are you asking her? Or
Yes,
who
I'm
are you
asking
asking?
her. I'm asking her.
Okay. And then Ismark steps in. He says, well, I believe the case to be that this is essentially an open wound that Strahd knows his way in and out of. And if we stay in Barovia, we will die.
What if
That
we,
I can guarantee you.
Here.
what if
Wait,
we,
what'd you say? Aramil?
Does seem pretty bad here.
Yeah.
It does.
And it's increasingly worse by the day. Also, these Vistani, they're his spies. And I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. The longer we stay here, the more danger we're in.
So, what's the long game here? We take you to safety, come back and take care of Strahd for you. You take care of us?
Taking care of Strahd, as you say,
Yes.
would be a blessing, of course. But what I'm concerned with ultimately is my sister's safety. The most immediate way, as Donovich has suggested here, is to get my sister to this abbey, I suppose. I don't know if there are more answers there, but I'm looking to escape Barovia as soon as possible.
Well, he's gonna pay
Well,
us to get his
we're-
sister out of there. Let's do it.
Yeah, so I want a little bit more specific now, because I feel like,
What do you want, a contract?
I just feel like I'm putting myself in great danger, whereas I feel like it might be better off for me to just get out of this town and forget meeting all of you. So my quick question is just, you talked from day one about rewards, about, what we're getting from helping your family, so I'm looking for a specific reward for getting your sister to safety here at this point. I like y'all. I went out of my way to help your father get buried, but I'm thinking about just walking away altogether unless.
Roll a 20, Nate.
Okay, all right.
Charisma. Wait. Where's your character sheet?
Your charisma's pretty high, huh? Oh, no, it's not.
Charisma's
Never
plus
mind.
1.
I thought you said
Would
your
be
charisma-
intimidation, wouldn't it? Or
Uh,
persuasion?
Persuasion, yeah.
Persuasion
So skills,
plus 1.
persuasion. Yep. You can
What'd you
click on
roll?
the
18.
yeah. Nice. And he looks at you seriously and he nods and he says, okay. He reaches into his pouch. Well, he reaches to his side, sorry, and he's got a pouch within his pouch. Yeah, and it looks pretty hefty. He says, if I give you half now and half at the end of this,
Deal. What's half?
We're party here, mister. We consult.
half is 600 gold.
Holy buckets.
I think
We'll
that.
do it.
Yeah, right.
All right.
We'll talk
I'm
about
in.
that. Okay. You got my
Screw it.
attention.
I don't like this town anyways.
Yep.
Is
I will
is
stop
this
questioning
Abbey?
you.
Is this Abbey a good place? Because we're gonna need different weapons if we're gonna battle vampires. And
I know nothing. And I suppose Donovich would be able to help us, Donovich.
We trust
Donovich
He
is-
says,
needs to be get some sleep.
Donovich's eyes keep getting like wider and then closing, and he's like looking at his hand and he's looking at his hand like doing this. And he says, my son, and he runs back inside the church. And Ismark is like, maybe he won't be of help.
But do you trust him enough to follow, his directions on what's best for your
Yes,
sister here?
I've heard of this abbey. I just haven't been there myself, but yes,
All right, you got me as your escort. Let's
I
do it.
say we travel.
Yep, Stalin's game.
Merla's gonna grudgingly go. She doesn't care about gold.
Right.
She's just looking for a fight.
Merla
Sorcerers.
says, are there any more hands to be found?
I'm sure you'll come across some. Sounds like there's plenty of necks.
Fair enough.
Well,
Cord?
yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna split this evenly. We're all taking 100 gold, adding 100 gold to what we have. Yes.
Yeah.
We'll even force 100 on.
Merla says,
Merla.
I should probably get more, but that's fine.
Yeah. Whatever. You turn down gold the rest of the days.
I just think, proportionately, I've done a lot of work.
I'm the one that was
Sure
carrying
you
a
have.
coffin.
Good job.
Okay, do you guys see? I just pulled it up. Do you guys see this?
I see black until I scroll.
Okay.
down.
Nothing.
You see anything on there at all? No?
No.
Not even scrolling around?
So much
What's
freaking
big?
gold.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, I
There.
see it now.
Okay. Is it lighting up along that path?
No, it's just a ninja star in a field of black.
Gotcha.
I
Oh,
don't see it.
where is it?
It's more to the right. If you scroll the bottom slider to the right,
There it is.
and
I
scroll.
found it.
Yep.
Yeah, I
I
found
can't
it.
find it.
Whoa.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Whoa.
Do you see the whole thing?
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
guess
I
that's
don't
all
see
we're gonna do.
anything now.
Ah,
Oh wait, now I do.
baggy.
So the whole map is available?
Barovia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. That's
Where
the
we going?
village.
Just yeah.
So I see the
Alright.
castle up there, kind of northwest of where we are.
Yep.
Wait, let me see something here. What about
Oh, there we are.
now?
Oh,
What you doing?
it's
Black.
black.
Imprisoning me.
Again? Alright.
With a little star.
Okay.
That's full
All right.
map.
Alright. I thought it was enabled in there, but it's not. Alright. No. I guess that's just part of it. So you guys are heading on the road trip.
Yeah.
Do they have horses or anything? Is she on a horse or?
No, they
cart
do
or
not.
Any of that? We're just all on foot.
They said we had horses, but the wolves killed them.
Ugh.
Brutal.
Strahd is a very, very powerful being. She looks pretty chilled when she says that. Okay.
Can I inquire while we're walking along? You know, what's the? Obviously, you got some bite marks. You showed them to us. You got some trauma around Strahd. You know, what do you feel comfortable giving us some specifics on what happened with you there?
She said, well, he visited me twice at night, saying that I looked like someone he knew.
While you were asleep, or would he break into your house, or how? You know, when you say visited you, what do you mean?
I made the mistake of asking him in. I didn't know who he was.
Twice?
Well, once you let him in.
The second time I had no choice. She starts to kind of get misty-eyed a little bit. She says, I think we should keep going.
Well,
Sure.
I think so.
How far is this place? Where is it? This Abbey.
Let's see. It's a good question. Okay, wait. I need to check it out and see here. Jeez, this thing is massive. Oh, hold on. He says, Ismark says, from what I've heard, the village of Kresk is to the northwest. About
So it's not in Barovia?
it might take anywhere from 5 days to 8 or 9 to get there.
All right. Well,
I would think at the
Wow.
very least. It's a long journey.
That's a hike.
Yes.
You gonna be able to hold
Are
out
you
until we
still-
get back?
Are you still in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in.
I can walk.
Fair enough.
Is that on this map here? Is those two stones to the east where we came in?
Yes.
Is that the
That's the
gate?
bridge.
Yeah, it's blah, blah, blah.
Oh, I see where we came in.
Yeah, to the east of where we
Yeah,
are.
way up to the east by that little river,
In the woods.
the little pond.
You came in right
What do you want?
Oh,
right
pond.
there.
Yeah.
See it?
Yeah,
No.
Yeah.
just straight east of us, Jeff.
Oh, the little bridge. Oh,
That's the
there it is.
gate.
I see.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys are heading out. You come across that river. So you're crossing that bridge right now. It looks like the same river that you guys saw earlier from the road.
Okay.
We're going west.
Yeah.
Y'all are going west. Go west, young man. Go west. Let me see.
Walk along the river there.
Okay.
Follow the path.
So I think each square,
Is a quarter mile.
yeah, is a quarter mile. So
I'm down with Yarwin's plan.
what's that?
Let's follow the river instead of the road.
Yeah.
It's gonna. Well, I mean, the ranger says, "Hell no."
It's just a suggestion.
I just feel like there's so many. Everybody's freaked out about the stuff they find in the road. Take a little more hidden path.
Absolutely, but it'll
I
take
think
us
the woods would be dangerous.
triple the time
I just
that
feel
it
more
would.
comfortable in the woods.
taking that road.
But
Merla says I would be up for it, but I would prefer to get there on the sooner side than later.
All
If
right.
it's 8 days, we're looking at possibly 16 days cutting through the woods.
I guess I don't have enough rations even to get me through that. So,
No.
all right.
Let's see. Where are my dice?
Roll 20.
Yeah. I roll a 20.
Everybody?
I got it. Okay. Nothing happens. You guys are traveling along that. You get to that split. And an old wooden gallows creaks in a chill wind that blows down from the high ground to the west. A frayed length of rope dances from its beam. The well-worn road splits here, and a signpost opposite the gallows points off in 3 directions. Barovia village to the east, Sayre Pool to the northwest, and Ravenloft Valaki to the southwest. The northwest fork slants down and disappears into the trees, while the southwest fork clings to an upward slope. Across the gallows, a low wall, crumbling in places, partially encloses a small plot of graves shrouded in fog.
All right. Stalin's gonna go kind of check those out, see if he can see anything interesting while we're here.
Okay. The gravestones are blank.
Blank.
Yeah. That gallows is about it's rotting. It's in pretty bad shape. It's about 5 feet high, with wooden stairs leading up to it.
So do they know the way?
Well, we gotta go to
Follow the signs.
Kurzak, so we gotta go to the southwest.
No, northwest.
Northwest.
Yep. All right. Let's follow the signs.
Okay.
Northwest. It is.
It says
Yeah, it would.
that sounds correct.
That sounds correct.
You hear a creaking noise behind you as you leave, coming from the gallows. Where there was nothing before, now hangs a lifeless gray body. The breeze turns the hanged figure slowly, so that it can fix its dead eyes upon you. And
You guys seeing this?
Yeah, what
Dream
kind
of
of trickery is this?
I'm seeing it.
Wait.
The chorus around here. Nothing's surprising me anymore.
I miss my home.
Yeah.
Corey, Aramil, you actually see yourself hanging.
Dude.
Do you guys
They don't see that, but you see it.
see me there?
No.
What?
It's just some guy.
What?
It's freaky, but
Dude.
it's sure you.
I see myself hanging
doing
from
all
that
right?
noose.
I raise up my shield with my holy symbol and
Trickery is this?
defiantly look at it.
Okay, you see it in there. You
Let's
see
go.
the reflection in your shield.
I see the reflection.
Let's
Yeah.
let's go back. Let's check
What?
it out. Let's investigate
I
further, huh?
don't.
Come on, Airmail. We'll help you.
I don't think so. So we get the
Yeah.
hell out of here.
Yeah.
Just leave this.
In fact,
Why
roll
not?
Aramil, roll a 20.
For what skill?
Just gonna
This
ignore
is-
this.
It's a save.
Oh, what
It
saving
doesn't
throw?
look safe.
What saving throw?
18.
Boom.
Oh, he passed.
Hmm.
Okay, it's a fear check.
Oh.
He got it though.
I say we investigate this trickery. I'm sick of things disappearing. I'm sick of everybody acting like they're under somebody's control. I'm sick of stuff appearing.
Pick your back.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Dan.
I'm walking up to it, poking it.
Okay,
I'll stand back by Irma.
you smell
Okay.
it before you get there,
I'm gonna stand back.
I'm standing back.
You go
and then as soon as you touched it, Nate, it disappeared. Just melted away.
You need to get out of there, Thanon.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so you guys are taking the right path, right?
Right.
The northernmost path, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is that's one that sign said Kurzik, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kresk. No, it says Did it say Kresk?
Kurzik.
Yeah, so northwest.
It said
Kresk.
Sarah Pool to the
Yeah, I
northwest.
didn't think it said the place where we were going.
TSERPOOL.
Oh. We're going to the Abbey, which I thought was the other way then.
He says that's
we were told
correct.
it was
It's northwest.
right?
Yeah, it's northwest.
Okay.
Okay,
let's follow
so
the path northwest.
I'm trying to figure out how many miles you guys cover in a day. One, two. Okay, so
Isn't in here travel?
Want me to Google for you?
4 miles so far. That's not a lot for a day.
yeah, I didn't get to figure that out before we started.
Well, every 4 squares or hexes is a mile.
Right. So you started off here, so 1, 2, 3, almost 4 miles we covered so far.
Let's try and get to those buildings up.
That little village.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know that's there.
get
Right. Let's keep going for now.
Okay.
Yeah, I smell water.
It's gotta
All
be
right.
like afternoon,
Let's get
right?
back to the water.
Yeah, it's afternoon. You guys, the road gradually disappears and is replaced by a twisted, muddy path through the trees. Deep ruts in the earth are evidence of the comings and goings of wagons. The canopy of mist and branches suddenly gives way to black clouds boiling far above. There is a clearing here, next to a river that widens to form a small lake, several hundred feet across. 5 colorful round tents, each 10 feet in diameter, are pitched outside a ring of 4 barrel-topped wagons. A much larger tent stands near the shore of the lake, its sagging form lit from within. Near this tent, 8 unbridled horses drink from the river.
Ooh, horses.
I need those horses.
So the mournful strains of an accordion clash with the singing of several brightly clad figures. dancing around a bonfire.
Is this Sarapool, I presume? Is Madaeva there? I approach it.
A footpath continues beyond this encampment, meandering north between the river and the forest edge.
Okay.
Okay.
Move us up there.
Could you move us on the map? Where we're kind of...
Yeah. Well, you should be able to move it.
Oh. Thank you.
Is that
We're right
where
up
we
here.
at, or are we...
We're right here.
Yeah. You see that those little buildings right there?
The buildings are the tents?
Yes.
Okay.
Tony, ow.
Greetings, everyone.
Okay, so wait. Just to give you some description of the scene before you
Sure.
walk up. You see 12 Vistani, both men and women. They're standing and sitting around the fire, telling stories and guzzling wine. Jesus, get back. Dude, get back. God, he's like fucking attacking me. Dude, I'm dead serious. Hold on a second.
I'll cut this out. It's funny, but Tony's he's gonna kill his cat.
I think Tony's like actually the mascot. I think you should...
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Tony wants to roll a 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, they're all getting wild. It looks like.
Yeah, you said dancing and...
Yeah.
And you said,
They
what's his
look-
name said that they're the eyes of Strahd, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of them are pretty drunk looking. And Ismark doesn't look crazy about it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Ismark.
Thanan's
Um,
happy to see people drinking.
Yes.
Sit over there.
Ismark, what do you think of these Vistani? You said they were the eyes of Strahd.
They can be, yes. I don't know how it works. I just know that it is believed that these people are in league with him,
So should we
Among
steer
some.
clear?
including myself.
But you mentioned in the inn the other night about Sarapool and Madame Eva, the encampment outside of town. Is this the encampment?
I said nothing of the sort.
Oh, bullshit. I got notes, motherfucker.
It was actually Jeff. It was actually the women that told you that.
Oh, whatever. Okay.
Okay, so he says, you know, I wouldn't say they're all the same. I don't want to ever stereotype these people, but we should be as careful as possible.
Alright.
Well, Thanan's marching up
Well-
and saying hello.
If we can
Okay.
rent horses or buy horses,
Get
I
some
think
food
it would
and
help
drink
a
and-
lot. Get some rations.
Or steal horses
Maybe
if they're
some
evil,
info.
anyways.
Okay. Hey, he
Or
says,
just-
"Welcome." This guy
just
walks
slaughter
up
'em all.
with a wine skin. Welcome.
Hello, good sir. My name's Thanan.
Come, my friend.
Good
Drink with
spirits.
Will do.
You're the
I
you're the
appreciate
happiest dwarf I've
What
ever
do we
partied with.
celebrate?
that. Outgoing.
Life, love. These things are beautiful.
May I have
Come
some
and
wine?
drink. Absolutely.
Thank
We
you.
tell stories around this fire. He slings you a wineskin. Incredible wine.
I think I'm gonna
Really?
hold off on the wine.
Absolutely good.
I think I'm gonna hold off on the wine.
I'm gonna hold off too. I don't trust these.
I'm gonna
Suck.
sip from my water skin
delicious.
instead.
He puts his arm around you and brings you towards the fire. Come and listen to stories with us.
Moon Boy. Yeah.
Moon
You gotta
boy,
try
where's
this wine.
Merla?
Um,
Moon
Airville.
boy.
Come on.
Caramel.
You know I wouldn't steer you wrong.
all right, I'll have a glass.
Come on.
No glasses.
Merla says, "Well, if we're all dying, I'm in." Grabs the wine, drinks it.
All right.
Any
Any-
food?
any-
Damn, this is really good
I
wine.
told
Was that?
you. Some
Oh.
food?
Fucking delicious.
Yeah.
Sir,
You
thank
see that They've got a lamb on the rotisserie by the
Nice.
fire.
Nice.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's what they're
some
cooking.
Euro meat. What's up?
Sir, my
Yeah.
name's Thanen. Who are you? Greetings.
Thank you for that.
I am Ishlak. How do you do?
Do great. Doing great. Thank you. So good to see some happy faces around here.
He's
for
jolly. He's like, come,
once. Yeah.
we will listen to
Let's
stories.
do it. I'm down.
He's
Anybody?
like- Grabbing you and trying to shove you down, and
Whoa.
he's a mess. He's very drunk.
Anybody have need
He's
for
sort of a younger guy. There's an older guy telling a story around the fire. Everybody's listening. Besides the ones that are on the edge that are kind of jamming.
How many people are there?
There's 12 total.
Anyone here
Good job.
interested in a longsword?
The guy that had the wine for you, he's like, you know, I like you. You're a good
I
one.
like you too.
Can you,
I don't see many dwarves around here, so I appreciate it. You're my friend.
Yep. You as well.
Okay, so
Is this lamb ready to eat, or how long are we talking before it'll be?
it looks like it's got a little while to go. It should be ready in a few hours.
Because it smells great.
Yeah, it does. The spices coming off of it are fantastic.
What do you
It's got
think,
a
Drew? I think
nice
we camp
rub.
here.
I want to hear a story.
All right.
I want to hear some
So
stories.
you hear the old man saying, a mighty wizard came to this land over a year ago. I remember him like it was yesterday. He stood exactly where you're standing. And he pointed to Corey, to Aramil. A very charismatic man he was. He thought he could rally the people of Barovia against the devil Strahd. He stirred them with thoughts of revolt and bore them to the castle en masse. When the vampire appeared, the wizard's peasant army fled in terror. A few stood their ground and were never seen again. The wizard and the vampire, they each cast spells at each other. Their battle flew from the courtyards of Ravenloft to a precipice overlooking the falls. I saw the battle with my own eyes. Thunder shook the mountainside, and great rocks tumbled down upon the wizard, yet by his magic he survived. Lightning from the heavens struck the wizard, and again he stood his ground. But when the devil Strahd fell upon him, the wizard's magic couldn't save him. I saw him thrown 1,000 feet to his death. I climbed down to the river to search for the wizard's body, to see if, you know, he had anything of value. But the river Ivlis had already spirited him away.
Who was this wizard?
Yeah.
I have no recollection of the wizard's name. But he says, you come seeking Eva, yes?
It's possible.
I've heard of her.
I come seeking some of that lamb.
He chuckles up at that. He says, of course, of course. Get your food. Have dinner with us. Drink wine. Be merry. Sit. Have a good time.
Appreciate that. How? Let me ask.
The music kicks back up and
I
stuff.
hate to interrupt all the wizards. But let me just ask. You people seem so happy and carefree. You know why are you not afraid of Strahd like everyone else around this place seems to be?
He says, my friend, we are afraid. But the best way to steal and strip the power from this man, this demon, is to speak of him. Bring him out in the open from the shadows. The secrecy, this is where he gets his power. And he says, if you desire to speak to Eva tonight, her tent is that way.
Madam Eva?
Well, that's what he said earlier. He says Eva was waiting for you.
Oh,
He said, I assume you come to see Eva.
Mhm.
yes.
Okay.
All right, so
So hit the fire first, get some food.
Thanin's
Yeah.
gonna stay at the campfire, drink with these guys.
Okay.
I'll try some lamb. I won't have the wine, though. Someone's got to keep a clear head.
Sweet.
What's Stallid doing?
Solid is looking around to try to jack these fools.
Yeah, Stala did not have any wine. He is
Yeah,
interested
no.
in some meat.
I'm
I
interested.
would say, you bring that up, Stala kind of wants to, again, disappear off and maybe do
Yeah.
some investigating around the tents and see if he can see anything.
He's sort of looking back the wagons to try to scope it out, but there's a few of the sober Vistani. There's like 3 of them that look like they haven't been drinking, and they're looking at Stolid directly.
Hmm.
He doesn't like that.
Well, he doesn't go sneaking around then either, I
Right.
assume.
Yeah.
Right. He knows better.
Okay.
They're being hospitable.
Let me pull this up. All right. Yeah, it's a good meal. I mean, it's about the best lamb you've ever had. The wine seems aplenty. You guys just hanging here for a while?
Yeah, I'd like to talk to
Well, we
Madam
should probably
Eva.
talk to Eva.
Yeah.
You wanna
Okay.
all go together, or?
Like I say, Thanin's staying at this fire and drinking.
Yeah.
The rest of you
He
guys
probably
can go.
forgot.
I'll-
He probably
I'll go
forgot
to
there was even a
Eva.
mission. Okay. So the other ones.
What's Merla doing? Staying with you, or? Oh, you're not playing. Sorry. Let's
Yeah,
talk.
Merla's
Yeah.
gonna stay with the dwarf.
Stallid's going with you guys.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna chill with drink. Actually,
She's
I'm checking out those people jamming out. They got a spirit drum.
yes. There's a drum.
I want to ask them if I can play with them.
There's also, I mean, fairly beautiful women dancing.
Danon, you want to go check
I
out
don't-
this?
I think Aramil is, digging the scene.
I know over there.
All right, no,
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit here and drink. Go ahead.
Good.
Okay, so that leaves what, 3 or 4? Who's going to Eva?
I'm going to Eva.
I'll go to
So
Eva.
Jan.
too.
Stallid's going also.
Yeah,
Okay.
so 3.
Okay.
The short people in Aramil are staying behind.
Short people.
Okay, so the people going towards her. Magic flames cast a reddish glow over the interior of this tent, revealing a low table covered in a black velvet cloth. Glints of light seem to flash from a crystal ball on a table as a hunched figure peers into its depths. As the crone speaks, her voice crackles like dry weeds. At last you have arrived! Cackling laughter burst like mad lightning from her withered lips. So, let's see. She looks first at Jan. And she says, You're the one that almost burned the party alive, correct?
It's possible. How could you possibly know about that? We try not to bring up sore subjects around our party.
She
Row, roll,
Wow.
Stallid just kind of nods. Yeah.
and then says,
I healed him back, though. It's good.
who else is that? Oh,
Whatever.
Owen.
Yarwin.
Yeah, and Stallid.
And Stolid. Okay. She says, "Where is the dwarf?"
He's at the campfire.
He's getting drunk, eating some lamb haunches.
Making merry with your people.
She says, "'Tis a shame what happened to his family."
To the dwarf family?
What happened?
Yeah, don't know anything about that.
What are you talking about?
The mine accident.
The mine accident. I don't have
He's
to ask him about
mine.
that.
Yeah, it must have been before. We met him.
She says, "Yes." Also, the elf.
Aramel, yes.
This Four of Shadows. Beware.
He does seem to be most troubled of everybody in the group here.
He's been
Do you-
acting differently.
Yeah.
Do you have any information?
She
anything
looks
we could do to help
directly.
him?
She looks directly at Stalin when he says that and says, "Aramil Varus is the key."
Whoa.
Gee.
Wow, the key to what? She's the key master.
She
Who's the
says-
gatekeeper?
Before I move any further in our meeting, I must have the others.
Alright, well, I'll try and drag him away. They might be a little fruity, happy.
So I'm talking to these dancing women. What's up, ladies?
Yeah. Roll a
Thannon's
20,
really
Corey.
drunk. Yeah, Thannon's really drunk by now.
All right.
Yeah. Well, you got a pretty high tolerance.
20, natural 20.
Nice. One of them is, her name is Magda, and she's
Arda?
she's like talking to you pretty excessively. When the other ones walk up,
Okay.
Caramel.
y'all walk up and you'll see this young lady like fawning over Aramil.
Airmill, sorry to bug you. You're needed over in the tent here, though.
Valid. Not now.
I understand, but I think it's pretty important. Something to do with your history, something
your
about the
family.
four. I
Stellar.
don't know if you
The
know
four
anything
shadows.
about
Oh man,
At least Stella's the buzzkill.
buzzkill.
Merlo, what's her name?
Magda.
Eva?
Magda.
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 What are you doing later tonight? Since I'm needed.
She just giggles. She says, "Please stay with us."
I'll
Tell her you'll
definitely
be
stay the night. Gonna be around for a minute. They seem to be needed.
We shall dance and drink wine.
All right, you're clear. Come on.
All right, I'm coming back. I'll be right back.
Okay, so you go back to the dwarf and the
Halfling.
halfling, and the dwarf is pretty drunk. The halfling is not as drunk. She hasn't been drinking as much, but she is a little tipsy.
Hey, everybody! These guys are so great.
Fannin, we
This is
need
the
you.
best time
Merlo.
I've
They're
had
like,
since I've
"Ah,
been here.
They're trying to.
Hey,
Yeah.
Fannin.
So when you walk up, yeah, he's teaching them a dwarven song, and they're like learning it and shouting it with.
Join us!
Come on,
Join us!
we gotta go.
Where are we
Gotta go.
going?
Merlo, we gotta go.
No, we're camping here tonight.
We'll be
We
back.
are. We gotta.
Come on,
What?
come on. There's cakes.
Where are we? Cakes?
There's cakes.
Cakes! My
And Merlin's
friends,
like,
I'll be back
"She's
in a moment.
lying.
I'll bring cake.
She's lying."
What? I'm confused.
Okay, there's no cake.
What?
Well, I needed to get your attention.
No cake. That
Why
cake
would
is
you
a
say
lie.
such a thing? Why would you say such
Uh.
a thing?
I'll get you cake later, I promise. Right now.
What am I getting a cake for?
I'll
was
get you a
it?
chocolate
Wasted.
cake with strawberries.
Smack you in the face a couple times.
What?
We've got an errand.
An errand.
Gold.
Gold. Let's go.
Alright.
Let's go.
Lead the way. I grab like another handful of meat, though.
A haunch.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are heading back, and Eva says, she says, I would like to read your fortunes.
All right.
Eva, my name's Shannon. Really, really good to meet you.
Better be important.
I know who you are. She looks down, she breaks
We
out
met?
a weathered pack of cards. Oh, okay. What? Oh. Okay, got it. Boom! Alright. She breaks out a weathered pack of cards and she puts the cards in a T, like a cross.
Okay.
And the cards are laid out as follows.
Should I turn it off?
Can you see this? I want to make sure you guys can see it. I have no way to get the picture to you.
Yep.
Okay.
I can't see anything. Oh.
I can see it.
She
I was
says this
Go ahead.
card, this is the 5 of stars. This card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. The treasure is hidden in a small castle beneath a mountain, guarded by amber giants.
Oh.
Okay. This card,
Treasure?
the 8 of glyphs. This card tells of a powerful force for good and protection. A holy symbol of great hope. What you seek lies in a pile of treasure, beyond a set of amber doors. She moves
She
that.
said treasure twice.
The dwarf says that. Yeah, Stala totally nods on that. The 5 of swords. This is a card of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight.
Oh, nice.
Look for a den of wolves in the hills overlooking a mountain lake. The treasure belongs to Mother Night. All right. The ghost. This card sheds light on one who will help you greatly in the battle against darkness. I see a fallen paladin of a fallen order of knights. He lingers like a ghost in a dead dragon's lair. Finally, your artifact. Your enemy is a creature of darkness, whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you to him. He lurks in the darkness where the morning light once shone, a sacred place. All right. And that's it. She says, I am tired now. You should go.
It was really nice to meet you.
Where's the cake?
She looks unresponsive. But the
They
party
told me
is still
there'd be
going
cake.
on outside.
All right.
You hear people calling your name, Bannon. They're like,
I don't know.
Yeah! Let's do it.
All right.
Come dancing
I say we
out.
cut it off right there.
Yeah,
Call it a night.
Yeah.
good call.
And we'll figure out if you guys want to. Yeah, I don't know if you have an option to not sleep there at this point because two
we're
of the
sleeping
party
there.
members are drunk. So,
Doing more than sleep in there.
I'm okay with sleeping there.
oh man, you can totally have a half Vistani baby coming out at some point. Half elf Vistani.